Science News analyst Emmanuel Afeni and Dayo Shubowale are still here with us. You were talking about the this day features.
The story above the masthead. Someone who receives Dangote's rice support for vulnerable Lagos household. Of course, we join the governor in appreciating what Aliko Dangote, through his foundation, has done in donating 80,000 bags of rice to Lagosians. Of course, talking about the vulnerable household, not every Lagosian. Ni and Tokpa, I know you are not part of that group now, but it's a commendable gesture. Haven't done that in his home state also, but we're also saying, well, we should not reduce ourselves to a nation of poverty and palliatives, because this nation is well endowed, and we only need to just put our acts together. And talking about rice, you know, Lagos State, of course, it was Governor Sanwo-Olu's one of his pet projects that was commissioned before the general elections last year, the Mortar rice mill, supposedly the biggest in the country. So what's happening? That plant should be churning out rice, bags of rice. People will be rushing to Lagos for rice, but that is not the case. We're talking of shortage of paddy, rice paddy, and all that. If it means importing rice paddy to keep that plant working, employing people, making rice available in Lagos. But we welcome the donation.
My take on this is,
yes,
this is good for the Dangote brand. This is what is called corporate social responsibility. So Dangote is a solid corporate citizen of Lagos State, and I commend him for that. Right.
Okay. Now, the other story on the front page of this, Labour Party BOT ignores outcome of National Convention, takes over running of party. Abure re-elected at controversial exercise. OBOT, others boycott Anambra Convention. NLC, it's illegal nullity. Labour Party, after recording what was clearly a huge success in the last, though the Labour Party did not win the general, but they made an impact, that they had such following. But it's like they've not been able to manage that success to move to greater things. And when you talk of a convention of Labour Party, the poster person of Labour Party, Peter Obi, who has been all over the country in recent times, his face was not there. He did not show. The only Labour Party governor, the governor elected on Labour Party platform, Alex Otti, not there. And what manner of convention? So it's not surprising that the BOT, the Board of Trustees of the Labour Party, they have taken over the running of the party. And INEC, not represented to observe that convention. Dayo, what is happening to this Labour Party?
The chicken has come home to roost. You know how Obi went to a Labour Party,
yes,
after his differences with the PDP.
Yeah, he left the PDP.
And they welcomed him with open arms.
Yes.
And of course, he performed wonders at the election. He got almost a third of the votes. This is okay. But now, it was the NLC that gave him succor, that gave him refuge. Now they want their party back. So that is as simple as that.
No, but the running of the party, the Abures were there.
Do you acknowledge what I've just said?
No, I acknowledge, but
NLC owns Labour Party.
No, the NLC is not contesting the party with Peter Obi. Peter Obi came in, gave them a lift. And the people
gave Peter Obi a lift.
They gave him
they gave him refuge. They gave him sanctuary. They gave him sanctuary.
Okay, I think I'll go with that.
That is the history.
Symbiotic relationship. Yeah. Obi needed a platform, he got a platform, and he came with his own fame.
If I say he bolted now, you don't like the word bolted. He bolted from PDP.
No, but,
and at the last minute...
No, but Obi is not the problem of Labour Party.
Right now. Obi has used Labour Party, you get me, and has achieved the goal. You can't ignore.
And they can achieve more now if they work well.
That is their own intra-party something now.
Well, let's just look at other papers. Now, let's look at the Daily Trust newspaper. Tears has slain military personnel buried in Abuja. Heartless people took away our breadwinners' family.
Terrible.
Disease officers get national honors, kids scholarships. Well, the slain soldiers, officers and men, 17 of them were buried yesterday. And of course, it's a day of national mourning too. And promises made to the families of these fallen soldiers.
Scholarship.
Scholarship to their kids. And there was also a directive that their entitlements will be paid within 3 months. And I hope after all this talk and public sympathy, we'll just do that so that this family will not suffer double jeopardy, right? And of course, the military high command has already declared 8 persons wanted, those who believed or alleged to have perpetrated these dastardly acts. Yes, I hope the military will go after, look for these persons and let them have their day in court. And also, now that they know the 8 persons that are allegedly involved in this, I hope the rest of those communities who are still hiding in the bush because of military action will also be allowed to breathe, so that they too don't suffer jeopardy for something they don't know anything about, right? And other newspapers have other stories. Of course, the Guardian newspaper, of Nigeria's The Guardian newspaper, 2023 election expenses, a year after INEC, APC, PDP, 14 others, mum on financial disclosure. Parties are supposed to declare how much they got, how much they expended in the general elections. But right now, no such thing has happened. If we just take one foreign newspapers quickly, the Guardian we'll take the Daily Telegraph of London, the Daily Telegraph. King thanks public for extending hands of friendship. Yes, King Charles will give an Easter address. It will be pre-recorded, of course, thanking the people or the public for extending hands of friendship to the royal family in the wake of course, the health challenge the King and Princess of Wales are dealing with. Of course, it's also telling...
The British have always loved their royal family.
Yes.
Definitely, they have. Well, unfortunately, we're completely out of time. Thank you so much, Mr. Emmanuel Ifeni and Mr. Dayo Shobowale, for reviewing the newspapers with us.